Okay, so then what are we left with? Well, what we're left with is intuition. Intuition. And what is it and how does it work? Well, it's a feeling into things that comes to answers and leaves no trail. That's the thing. It leaves no trail. So you have it, but you haven't the argument for it.
I agree.
As fate would have it, 3 companions took on to the woods for a mushroom journey like never before. They would venture into the woods for the epic 5-gram mushroom trip, slay the dragon, and bring back to the kingdom, truth, the way, and the light.
So there's that little
swimming hole.
There's
It's a fucking cap.
That's what I was saying. We could sleep under that tonight. You know, like, or we, if the key opens that thing, we can fucking walk right in there and
shitter.
This was a story of 2 longtime friends struggling with addiction in the world, vices at the helm of destruction, finding oneself.
All right.
Burying the hatchet and starting new beginnings. Join us as we take our West Virginia trip.
Thankfully, Mother Nature came equipped with a nice fancy ass horror shitter, so my Crohn's doesn't affect me whenever I'm camping. Thanks, Mother. Well, thought this was a phone rest. Think it's the fucking pisser.
Where's my flashlight? Don't have it. Randy fucking stoned. Weird ass. Get that. Down here shoving sticks in his butt crack. Stick out your ass, Randy. Frederick, have about nothing but jumping. You wanna fight me? We'll square it up. Square it up now. You got a good left hook? Let's see what you got. Come on. Put him up, put him up, put him up.
You gotta watch like when he's on that. If you're on the.
He's alright. I'm not gonna fuck with him that bad. My mom has 9 dogs.
No, I mean you're over there.
Hey.
Where I was putting that, packing that blunt, and he's on the other side, and his thing's on there. I'm trying to get you.
Thanks, Pop. Thanks, Pop Pop.
He just almost did it with me. I was just telling you.
How you back?
What are you laughing about?
I don't know. I can't remember now. My brain just got scattered. I'll put D&D.
Oh, it's not. Is that recording me? Here.
Thank you, though.
There's not DMT.
Fucking Randy. Get the goddamn coronary already.
As we began our descent into the wilderness, it was ever so prevalent that we had fallen away. No longer were we blood brothers of the past, but frenemies of the present.
Get the fucking thing out of my face.
It's in my face. Let's do it.
We'd have to go down there and build the fire and get it ready, and then bring the ashes down there.
Coal embers. Agreed. Let's go. We're making our move now. East. We have the plan set. Would we be able to lose the illusion of ourselves and rejoin our souls? Or stay forever scattered? Documenting every last moment of illusion of Earth. As we stood reeling from the intense tryptamine rush, we began to notice that we have no fucking idea who we are. So let's begin this goddamn journey and sit back and see what happens. Because these two old bastards got too doped up they forgot what life was really about. Would Bob be able to overcome his immense anger towards this imaginary lake? Or would he be caught forever in the spinning illusion that there's really fish out there to be caught?
Alright, stop it! The rage. Turn it off!
Who are you?
I hardly know, sir. I've changed so many times since this morning, you see.
I do not see. Explain yourself.
I'm afraid I can't explain myself, sir, because I'm not myself, you know.
I do not know.
Well, I can't put it any more clearly, for it isn't clear to me.
You? Who are you?
One thing was very clear.
Don't you think you ought to tell me?
We were about to find this out.
Who?
All kinds of
You
Chinese
are
ghetto up in here after falling into this lake. Kid Rock, baby. Kid Rock! I feel my belly burning off. This ain't gonna take much more than 15 seconds. I'm gonna go rub some coconut oil on myself. Get myself properly looped up. Can of cocoa. Thug life. Woodland style. West Woodland.
Supposed to be Turkish. Some say his father was German. Nobody ever believed he was real. Nobody ever knew him or saw anybody that ever worked directly for him. But to hear Kobayashi tell it, anybody could work for Seki. You never knew. That was his power. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Looks like an open and shut case. If only it was done sooner.
Intuitionalism is, an ability to sense the constraints and opportunities in the moment and act through it. Intuition. And intuition is always presented in the dominator society as 1 vague, 2 feminine, 3 unreliable. But this is simply because of this bias toward deductive and inductive systems whose falsity I have just demonstrated to you. In fact, in the felt domain of experience called living, intuition is how most of us, even the most self-defined as non-intuitional, are operating. Intuition is a kind of field processing of both the foreground and the background of experience. It's a gestalt understanding that is subliminal and that leads the whole organism through an invisible set of creodes towards the
Everybody knows, man, but everybody needs to be told too, because sometimes we're not paying attention to that exact thing, and that's whenever you slip. You want me to try? Oh, okay. Dragon.
As we melted away in the calm oasis of the West Virginia sun, the creek surrounded us with the moist humidity to fill our senses with a reverberation of calm spirit. Our ancestors touched our souls and spoke into our ears infinite wisdoms as we reached out to immortality to find oneself. We would be lost no more to the cold vortex of piss and vinegar that we are sold, helpless to not serve our own will, but serve our will upon the world, so that the strength of humanity may be rooted in the mushroom sprout, the wisdom into the earth. For all to hear. Spread your mushroom wings and fly across the sky, Icarus. Just do not burn your wings.
Night begins, night ends, for all things. For when one life ends, another begins.
And as we stole the fire from the gods and brought it down to earth, we began to see a little more clearly. The truth was over
capturing us, Bob.
in our third eye.
We're real life people. We're here. This is us, me and Bob Schifano. May 27th or 28th. Oh, we are available in wild and wonderful West Virginia. We are alive in heaven. This is it. This is the creation in passing. This is what they're hiding from us for real, though. Stay inside of your box and don't come out and look at the pleasant mushroom valleys that we create. There's crayfish and dogs and wild ferns everywhere. Budrick liked it. He flipped that fern. Good job, Budrick.
Budrick is out here finding life.
So I've been out in the woods for like at least 46 hours now. I'm gonna try some Aaron Ralston real life canyon cavern diving. There's a sweet ass kick ass cave down here. I'm gonna check it out.
Our journey begins here. Our journey begins here. The final knowings of the serpent. The final knowings of the serpent. Into the dreams. Into the dreams. And down the river we are carried. And down the river we are carried. To a new day. To a new day. Springs eternal.
So there was this DJ who was like kicking off. I don't know what he was doing, but it was sick, man. Like he was like hands in the air, like penis out, like fucking. So like this clown started covering us in silly string.
So from right there, in that hallway,
Yeah, I'm well aware. Me and the mosquitoes already had that about 4 minutes ago. And I chose that. I seen it for what it was, and I said, I see forward. I'm going forward. Because they started to turn back, and the flies started attacking me. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to move forward, not go backwards. Look at this. Look at this, for example. This is amazing. This is an underrated fucking thing here. This is neat.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
This is like, and it's awesome, right?
so I'm in an impasse to choose.
Which direction? This is the true light. Robert Frost. Most people would go this way. And that's the way I was going to absolutely go. Until I just noticed what's behind curtain number 2. Because there's light up there. Let's go find out. Let's see what this is. This is the destination. Adventure be it may not. My finer senses are starting to come to me. And we are heading directly into tick territory. The exposed area before was quite safe in my estimations, but all of these underlying branches and brush have to be.
And I'm not I'm just, there's no end. There's no end game. There's no end. I won.
There's no win. I win. Cool. There's no winner. Not in the game, but I game of life.
Between my will and myself. Do you gonna give up or not? You give up, Satan. Just play the game 100%, please. You can do it, man.
Meanwhile, Bob had turned back long ago and took to some self-discovery of his own. Back at the river, it seemed I had taken a wrong turn at the Robert Frost poem and found myself lost in Huck Finville with no nigga Jim to bring me back. I had to get a clue and summon Colonel Mustard and gain the strength to climb back up river, find my way home by myself in a land forbidden from virgins to enter. I slain the dragon, worked my way back up river, found my place back on the mountaintop, claimed my Merlin stick into the ground, and said my piece to the universe. Let the universe fall and the chips may land where they be. I was beginning to realize that all I really had was this fleeting moment. And it was lunchtime, and we ought to catch some crayfish. Or we were probably going to starve at this point. But hey man, win and lose this, you know?
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Not herpes. Dude, I got to break this off in my fucking journey. This is a mistake. I've been looking for my Gandalf stick. Can you, please wrap this up in a garbage bag, and then I know how to put it in the car. It'll fit right in the right side. I'll be the one uncomfortable the whole entire time. It won't scratch anything. It'll be completely cool. Please. I can't have my Gandalf stick, and I don't have to pay. I looked them up. They want like $100 and some for these. I got to break this on my journey when I got lost with Shiva. It's my fucking spear, man. It doesn't hurt to ask. Randy, that's it. I'm dead serious. There's a big difference maker in this step.
Little did he know
how much that stick would actually affect our reality in the end. Because Shiva told me in the middle of my journey that stick would be the one to pull me out of the mud bog, for no one else would if I were to fall in. And the one to keep me from the stick would be very, very weary to trust.
He led the way and looked out, man. Yeah, he fucking kept us on track. He's the fucking sniffer, dude.
But it turns out, in the end, stick or not, it doesn't fucking matter. All we do is show up in the moment and walk forward. So just don't be a fucking jagoff, and everything will turn out alright. Amen. And quite literally, just be a man and don't be a pussy in the situation and stand up for what's right. And use your voice. Because you have one. Everybody has one. It's a big boy voice. Don't use everyone else's voice. Use your own voice.
So it's a real deal.
While you have it, and before you get throat cancer, because something might happen like that in the end, and then you won't be able to use your voice. So use it while you can, just like this. All right, have a great day. I'm saying this now while I can.
Up there, it's about 4, 5, 7, 8 coyotes up there. For sure. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. We see them. They were eye-looking us. We got deep into the inventory of how many coyotes were there. There were 8, 6, 5, 16 eyes. We're gonna hightail out here. Bobby had to carry everything up the Jeep just there. He was really working hard. What the fuck was that? Let's get out of here. Dude. Spiders. That was a big spider. That was a big spider. We're gonna put this in the clip right here. Right here.
Jesus.
This spider had.
Fuck that.
That's my hand. This spider picked up a moth.
At least
he picked up the moth and then just walked away with it.
Oh,
and
that
then jumped.
The one
and then
before
jumped.
that was even bigger.
Yeah, he was, but that one was fucking huge.
At least a foot. All right. Got to know Budrick.
Yeah, me and
We can take this huge universe and put it inside a very tiny head. We fold it, and we can take this huge universe and put it inside a very tiny head. We fold it, and we can take this huge universe and put it inside a very tiny head. We fold it, and we can take this huge universe and put it inside a very tiny head. We fold it, and we can take this huge universe and put it inside
DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, a simple compound found throughout nature which has profound effects on human consciousness.